Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is another 5 looks 1 palette video. It's taken me a while to upload because I've been working on this one and I've worked every day this week, so it's been a little tough. As you saw in the title, we will be doing a 5 looks 1 palette with the Natasha Denona Metropolis palette, 28 fall inspired shades to play with. I cannot wait for you guys to see the looks. Don't forget to please subscribe to my channel before you leave, especially if you're new here. I love doing product reviews and makeup tutorials and all kinds of fun makeup-y beauty related stuff. So I would love it if you went ahead and hit that red subscribe button. Also, don't forget to please give the video a thumbs up if you enjoy it, and leave me in the comments down below from 1 through 5 a comment telling me which look was your favorite. Let's not make this intro too long because we have 5 looks to go. Let's just go ahead and get started. Okay guys, let's get started with the first look. And first of all, I want to tell you that I do use eye primer for every single look that I do, even if it doesn't look like it, because the one I use is this one here. It's the Shadow Insurance by Too Faced, which is pretty much like a clear eyeshadow primer, and I like it because it like keeps my eyeshadow on, but it's not too sticky. I've tried the Anastasia one before and I just always go back to this one. My other favorite is the MAC Paint Pot in Painterly. That one is fabulous too. So I wanted to make sure that you guys knew that I do use eyeshadow primer because somebody told me the other day that I should try some sometime. Let's go ahead and get started with this look. So the first thing I'm doing is I grabbed the M504 by Morphe and the color Rhizome, which is like a mustardy yellow shade, and I'm going to go ahead and blend that one on the crease of my eye. This super big brush just kind of makes it so easy to do that. So I first start kind of right at the crease, and then with whatever's left on my brush, I just kind of blend it back and forth upwards until it almost reaches my brow, but not quite there. Just like that. And you just want to have a wash of color. Then with my Morphe M441, I mix the colors Azoic and Antique, just kind of back and forth a little bit on my brush, and this is going to be the color that's going to deepen up our outer corner, and we're going to also blend it inwards on the crease of the eye. So we're going to tap it on the outer corner and blend it half through the crease. And then with the first brush, we're going to make sure that there's no harsh lines on the crease just by doing windshield wiper motions with it. With the M441, one more time, I grabbed a little more of the color Antique, and I'm just going to pat it on the outer corner to intensify it a bit more. Okay, so this is what it should be looking like right now. And then we are going to... I'm grabbing my Sephora Collection number 15 brush and the color Claret, and I'm tapping that color on my eyelid, back and forth, just pat it in. This is a beautiful red that has some shine to it. It's so pretty. Just go back a couple times and intensify it. And then I'm grabbing the same brush in the color Crest, and I'm putting it on the inner third of my eyelid, blending it into that reddish shade. And with nothing else on my M441, I'm just kind of making sure that the browns blend into those reddish tones. With my Sephora number 18 brush and the color Queen, I'm going to go ahead and lighten up the inner corner of my eye, just like that. And this is what we have so far. I'm going to do the rest of my face makeup and I'll be right back to finish up underneath the eye. Okay guys, I'm back and the rest of my face makeup is fully done. I'm going to first add a bit more of the color Queen to the inner corner of my eye, and I'm going a little underneath with it too. I'm using my number 18 brush from Sephora Collection, and with that same color, I'm going to go ahead and add a bit of that color Queen to right under the brow, kind of 3/4 of the way in, just to add a little highlight up there. I don't always do that, but I thought with this look it would look nice. For underneath the eye, I'm grabbing the M506 and the color Rhizome, and I'm going to go ahead and smoke that one all under my eyes, making sure it meets the outer corner color back here. And then to darken that up a bit, I grabbed the E36 from Morphe and the color Antique, and I'm going to smudge that color right in between my lower lashes. Okay, so just like this is what it should be looking like right now. For the waterline, I'm going to go ahead and use this color here. This is from Urban Decay, and the name of the color is Torch, and it's a really pretty burnt orange shade. And I'm going to put it right here on my waterline. I'm going to go ahead and put on some mascara now, and I'll come right back to show you guys the final look. Alright guys, I am back, and this right here is look number 1. As you can see, just a very nice warm smoky eye. If you see a couple of extra freckles on my face, you must know I definitely dropped my mascara all over my makeup a second ago, and so we have a little remaining of the little accidents. But this right here is the eye look. Okay, and then let me show you from a little further away, and you can see my lip here. I think it goes really well with it, and it's a combination of two very random things. So I got the Peach Puff lipstick by Too Faced. This one is in the color Scary Spice, and that's kind of what you see more on the outside. It's more acting as a lip liner slash base. And then on top I have my beloved Charlotte Tilbury lipstick in JK Magic, which is more like a peachy nude, and I put it right in the center of it, and I think it looks so pretty. This right here is look number 1. Fun fact, I was going for a green smoky eye today. I did it on one eye to kind of practice it, and I hated it. It was like a green smoky eye, bunch of mattes around it, and then on the eyelid I had gold. Maybe I'll try that again for a different look, but I just was not feeling it today. So yeah, this is much more my comfort zone, and I really like the way it turned out. Let's go ahead and move on to look number 2. Okay guys, so let's get started with the second look with this Metropolis palette. This is going to be a green look. I pretty much want to get the green out of the way because I know that it's my least favorite. Even though the look that I have on the other eye came out kind of pretty, I don't know. I love purples and pinks and like browns and oranges and reds. Green's just not my jam. Blue also not my jam. So I wanted to get a green look out of the way so that I can then focus on looks that I am a huge fan of, but also I know that a lot of you who watch me have beautiful brown eyes, and greens and blues look amazing on those types of eyes. It's just on me, I just think it's too much with my eye color. I'm going to stop rambling and show you guys what I did for the first step. Okay, so the first thing I did is grab my M506 by Morphe and the color Lethal, and I'm going to go ahead and put that color Lethal on the outer corner of the crease of my eye, and also the inner corner of the crease of my eye. I'm going to go ahead and make a little V right here on the outer corner, and then just blend that back and forth, and blend this back and forth. The day I did the first look, I tried doing a green look, but I took it off because I hated it. So I'm taking a bit of a different approach to it so that it doesn't overwhelm me. So that's why we're starting a little weird. So with the same brush, we're taking the color Rhizome, and we're going to put it on the edge of that green all the way in. We're going to put it right here through the center as well. And the color Rhizome is our transition shade, so make sure that they blend into one another. I'm switching my brush to my Sigma E38, which is a small blending brush, and I'm just going to take it through the edge of Rhizome so that it blends out into nothingness right underneath my brow. Just kind of diffuse that mustardy color really nicely. I'm using very light pressure, just back and forth, back and forth. Alright, we're going to run a little bit more of that Rhizome color through any edges. Now that it's looking like this, we're going to intensify this look a lot. And the way we're going to do that is with our same M506 brush and the color Symbol, and we're going to pat it right here on the outer corner of our lid. Pat it in place there. Blend it into the green color on our crease ever so slightly. And then the same thing here on the inner part. Same brush, I've not switched it, the color Lethal on it though. And then we're going to go back through the edges here. Make sure that color is on there still. Mix those two colors together. And then use your blending brush if you see any remaining harshness or edges. Now that you have all your mattes blended into one another, this is what it should be looking like. And then what we're going to do is we're going to grab the color Blaze with my ring finger right here, and I'm going to tap that color in the center. It's starting right at the bottom where the lashes are, and then tapping it upwards. So again, start in the middle and then tap side to side so that it blends into the rest of the colors just a little bit. Okay, so with that same finger, I grabbed the teeniest, tiniest bit of the color Imperia, because that is super, super like greeny gold type of yellow, and it'll make it pop more, but I didn't like a lot of it. And I just put that right over the bottom of where you put that shimmer. And so it just makes it pop a teeny tiny bit more, but it's not obnoxious. Alright, so this is how we're looking so far. I'm going to go ahead and do my face makeup, and I'll be right back to finish up the eye. Alright, so I am back and my face makeup is on, and the first thing I'm going to do is my waterline eyeliner, because it's not eyeliner, it's going to be eyeshadow. I tried that when I did the look on the review video, which if you guys haven't watched the review video, it has a different look on there, so go ahead and check it out. The link is going to be on the little eye right there. And I really like the way that eyeshadow looked in the waterline. Now, eyeshadow doesn't usually go in the waterline, but I think the reason that it worked is because these are like a cream to powder formula of eyeshadows. So I'm going to do it again. I switched my brush and I got something smaller. This is a lip brush from Sephora collection, and I'm just going to go ahead and apply the color Symbol to my waterline. Okay, so just like this, I can honestly not get over how good this works. Okay, so next, for underneath the eyes, with my Sephora collection number 18 brush, I grabbed the color Jubilee, and I'm going to go ahead and put it right in between my lower lashes. Just back and forth, do a little line under there, just like that. And then the last step is with that same brush to grab the color Raisin or Raisin, that mustardy yellow shade, and put it underneath and just make it blend. Okay, so just like this, but I lied because the last step is actually to get the color Orium with that same brush and put it right here in the inner corner. By the way, in between all of the colors, I've been just cleaning the brush off on a paper towel. Alright, so this is what it looks like before we have mascara on. I'm going to go ahead and apply some mascara and show you guys the final look. I'm actually not mad at it. I like it. Okay, so mascara has been applied, and this right here is look number 2. I have a little hair there. I actually really like the way it turned out, even though I always complain about green eye looks or green eyeshadows. This one came out really good. I'm glad I decided to take off the colors I had on the first look and redo it a different time, because this looks so much better, I think, than what I had done to begin with. There's a little hair that just keeps giving me trouble. It's like I have one eyelash hair that just grows down, and it doesn't want to be with his brothers and sisters up here. Okay, there we go. Alright, so we're a little further away now, and I want to just share with you what I did for lips. Very simple, just lip liner and gloss. The lip liner I used was from MAC, and it is in Subculture. It's just like a really nice nude lip liner. And then I used my ColourPop and I Love Sarah E collab gloss. This is called Glass Lip. And I think because it's so nude, it just pairs really well with this fun eye look that we did. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed look number 2. I hope you guys like that I use the greens. Let's go ahead and move on to the third look. Welcome to look number 3. The first color I'm going to use is the color Rope, and I'm using it with the Sigma E40 brush. It's going to be our crease color, so I'm going to blend it right up here. And we are, of course, doing back and forth windshield wiper motions. And just leave a little tiny gap between that color and your brow. So from your crease all the way to right underneath the brow. I'm also going to add a little bit more right here on the outer corner. Next, I'm switching to the E25 brush from Sigma, and I got the color Pure, and I'm going to put that color on the crease of our eye, but much lower on the crease and also on the outer corner. And we're blending that color into the first color by doing back and forth motions, or you could do little circles, and that helps blend it out really nicely as well. And then I'm of course putting it on the outer corner just by patting it right there. So I want to intensify my outer corner even more, so I'm grabbing this brush right here. This is the Morphe M506 and the color Azoic at the bottom left side of the palette, and I'm going to go ahead and tap that color on the outer corner. It's like a greenish brown type shade. All right, and then I'm going to also go ahead and incorporate some of that color to the crease of our eye ever so slightly. I'm going back with my E40 brush and I'm just going to make sure that there's no harsh lines, everything's blending smoothly, nothing looks patchy, all of that. Okay, so this is what all the mattes are looking like, and now we're going to go ahead and work on the eyelid. So I'm using my Sephora collection number 13 brush and the color Noble, and I'm just going to go ahead and tap that color right here in the center of my eyelid all the way to the crease. And then with that same brush, I grabbed the color Queen and we're going to put it on the inner third of our lid. So right over here, and blending it over Noble ever so slightly so that they fade into one another. Okay, so this is what your eye should be looking like for the top part. I'm going to go ahead and do my face makeup and I'll be right back to finish up the under eye. Okay, so I am back and the rest of my face makeup is done, and we're going to quickly do the under eyes. It is super easy. With a small little brush, this one is the Sephora collection number 18 brush and the color Azoic. I'm going to go ahead and put that color right in between my lower lash line. And then back with my Morphe M506 and the color Rope, we're going to go ahead and blend that color out. Last step is back with the number 18. Of course, I wiped it off in between. I'm going to go ahead and put the color Queen right here on the inner corner. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do a skin color in the waterline, and I'm going to put on some mascara, and I'll be right back to show you guys the final look. Okay, I am back, and this right here is look number 3. Very nice, very neutral, very everyday, very basic, but nonetheless really, really pretty. This is what both eyes look like. I love everyday simple looks. They're one of my favorites for sure. And we just did a bold green look, so I wanted to take it back to the neutrals. I went ahead and did Charlotte Tilbury's Pillow Talk lip liner and lipstick. I feel like it's fine, right? I don't know, it's like a little different, not as nude as the greenish vibes back there, but I think I like it like this. Alright, and this is what it looks like from a little further away. I was gonna flat iron my hair for you guys, but I honestly don't have time. I have to go to work. I do think I even like the contrast of this lipstick with the eye look, honestly. I think it looks nice. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed look number 3. We're gonna go ahead and move on to the 4th look. Okay, so let's get started with the 4th look, and I'm grabbing the color Pure with my E40 from Sigma, and I'm just going and blending that color on the crease of my eye. So I'm doing back and forth windshield wiper motions. This is one of those cream to powder colors in the palette, so this blends out into nothingness. You just have to keep at it. So as you can see, I'm just blending, 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 and I'm just going to go ahead and diffuse the upper edge as much as I can with nothing else added to my brush now. I'm grabbing a bit more of that same color and I am building it on the outer corner of my eye and into the crease a little bit. So just like this, and next with the M506 by Morphe and the color Antique, we're going to build up that outer corner of the eye. So on the outer third of my eyelid, I'm just pressing the color Antique with that small blending brush until it meets with the crease color, just to deepen it up a little bit. And then back with my big fluffy E40 from Sigma, we're just going to work through that edge to make sure that nothing looks harsh and all the colors just fade into one another. Next, I'm grabbing my number 13 brush from Sephora collection and the color Helena, and that's going to be our eyelid color. It's a beautiful shimmery warm shade, and we're going to do a couple layers just to build up the intensity of it, and we're putting it 2/3 of the eyelid in. Alright, so just like this, it's very basic so far, but I wanted to incorporate color, and the color that I wanted to use was Enigma, and the way I'm using it for this look is I'm going to use Enigma as my eyeliner. So I'm going to grab an eyeliner brush. This one here is an eyeliner brush from Sephora collection, and I'm just going to do a wing with it. and it's kind of hard, and I'm not good at wings, so I might not be in frame for this. Alright, I'm back, and I'm not gonna lie, that was a struggle. But here we are, and we have a wing that looks okay. So after you struggle through your wing, or maybe you're just very talented and have better, more even eyes than me, and you could just nail it on the first try. But after you are here on this step, what I'll do is I'm going to go ahead and go off camera now to do my face makeup, and I'll be back to finish up this eye. Okay guys, I'm not done with my face makeup yet, but I am here to tell you that we have a problem. Our beautiful teal eyeliner is transferring on me like crazy because I have more hooded eyes, and like it touches up there when I open it. Look at this. It's a problem. So I am still going to live my teal eyeliner life today. What I'm going to do to fix it, I think, is I'm just going to blend it in. So I'm grabbing my M506 brush, and I mean, some of you with bigger eyes than me might, you know, you're not going to have this problem, but those of you who come into this problem, we're just going to blend it in. I don't have anything else on my brush. My brush does probably have a little remainings of the color Antique, so I'm just going to blend it back and forth right there, and then we're going to blend it out into the rest of the colors. So now I'm blending out that edge with my E40 from Sigma, just back and forth, back and forth. And I'm going to retouch Helena because we don't want to lose our sparkle. Alright, so it's fixed for now. Just a little more intense of a smoky eye up there. We'll see if it keeps giving us trouble later. I'm going to go ahead and do my concealer because all I have on is foundation. Okay guys, so I am back, and to be honest, it kept on transferring. I put some setting spray on my face to see if it would stop the transferring because it was the all-nighter one, which I feel like it helped a little bit. But this is what it's looking like so far. I haven't been able to like fully blend that little edge right there, but I feel like, you know, it could be worse. And I'm not going to wipe it off because I actually kind of like the look, so we're just gonna stick to it. I'm here to finish up the eye. And with that same color Enigma and like a little lip brush, I'm going to line my waterline. Enigma is one of those cream matte shades in this palette, so it actually stays in the waterline really nicely, as we've seen in some of the looks. So I just put it in right there, just like that. And then with a Morphe E36, I grabbed the color Aqueous, which is that bright blue. This was the color I wanted to use for this look because it's like the only bluish shade in the palette, and I just didn't know how to incorporate it, so I'm just putting it underneath my eye. And then with that same brush, I wiped it off, and the color Pure, I'm just going to blend that out and make sure that it meets right here underneath that wing. Okay, and then as my last step, I'm grabbing the color Queen and putting it on the inner corner of my eye. And this right here is what it's going to be looking like right before we put mascara on. Not what I envisioned, to be honest with you, but nonetheless, it's a cute look. I just wish that wouldn't transfer. I didn't even think about it. My eyes are hooded. If you have like big eyelids, I feel like it's not going to be a problem. But regardless, I think it looks fun. And I'm just gonna leave it. So let me be right back with mascara on. Alright guys, so I am back with mascara on, and this right here is the final look. Even though I had 1,000 issues with this, I don't hate it. I wonder what it's going to wear like all day. It has stopped the transferring quite a lot. I haven't had to like blend it out for like 10 minutes now, so hopefully that setting spray really worked. Okay, and this is what it looks like from further away. I'm using a lip gloss from Colourpop and I Love Sarai in Glass Lip. And then I did use a nude lip liner underneath it from Bite. It's been discontinued, so just any nude lip liner will do. Okay, and this is what it looks like. Alright, so I really hope you guys enjoyed this look, even though we had all kinds of issues with it. I don't know if I recommend that you do it because like it's going to be a struggle and like I don't know how it's going to wear. But yes, regardless, this is look number 4. Let me know what you thought in the comments down below. Let's go ahead and move on to the final look. Okay guys, so let's get started with the last look of this video, look number 5. I'm going to start, of course, with my E40 brush from Sigma. And the color we're starting with this time is the color Chrism. So we're going to put that one right on the crease of our eye. So of course we're going to be doing windshield wiper motions back and forth. And we're going to make sure we blend that top edge. So after I have kind of deposited all the color and there's barely anything left in my brush, we're going to go on that upper edge and making sure it diffuses and there's not a harsh line up there. Alright, so the next step is grabbing the color Ripe with the same brush, and we're going to put it right here on the outer corner of the eye and blend it into the crease ever so slightly and run it all the way in through that crease to the inner part of the eye, and then just blend, blend, blend. Make sure we don't have any harsh edges. So then I switched my brush to the E25 by Sigma. This is more pinched blending brush, and I have on one side of it the color Troop. And we're going to go ahead and place that color on the outer corner of the eye. That color Troop is a beautiful olive green. And we're going to go all the way to the edge of the crease and blend it into the orangey shades with the tip of that brush. And then just make sure to keep blending until you don't see any harsh lines and the olive green is diffused into those more orangey tone shades. And after the color is blended, I'm just adding a little more just to the outer third of my eyelid, just to intensify that greenish shade right there, make it a little darker. And with a makeup wipe, I went ahead and cleaned that lower edge as well, just so that it's angled up. That little trick is one of the main reasons I like to do my eyes before my foundation, because I could just clean it up. Next, we're grabbing the color Penny on my Sephora Collection number 13 brush, and we're going to just pat that color 2/3 of the lid in, so from the inner part to like 2/3 in right here. And that color Penny looks beautiful if you apply it with your finger. I'm about to intensify it with my finger, but I like the brush because I can do a little precise application right here on the crease, and then I can still go back and intensify it with my finger. Okay, so this is what we have so far. This is what you should have before you apply the rest of your makeup. So I'm going to go ahead and go off camera, do my face makeup, and I'll be back to finish up the eye. Alright guys, so I am back, and the first thing I'm going to do is the inner corner right now. So with my number 18 brush from Sephora Collection in the color Imperia, I'm going to go ahead and put it right here in the inner corner, but also a little bit into the eyelid. We're going to make it run a little bit over Penny to brighten up that inner corner, and right there. Then we're going to layer over it a little bit of the color Queen to soften the edge of that inner corner, just like that. For underneath the eye, I'm going to line my waterline with the color Royal in this lip brush. Alright, so now that we have our waterline lined, I'm going to go ahead and go in with my M506 and the color Chrism, and we're going to put that color all under the eye and all the way to the outer corner to meet with the top layers of eyeshadow. And then with my E36 and the color Shield, we're going to go ahead and put that color right in between my lower lashes. Shield is a really pretty olive shimmery green. Alright, so just like this is what we're looking like before we put on mascara. I'm going to go ahead and put on some mascara, and I'll be right back to show you guys the final look. Okay, I am back, and this is the final look. This is look number 5 right here. I was gonna do like fake lashes, but I don't want to be uncomfortable at work all day today, and I honestly don't do lashes all that often, just for like specific looks or videos. I think this is the first 5 looks 1 palette in a while that I don't do any lashes for, because at least I try to do one of the looks with some lashes. But it is really, really pretty anyways. I love how fall it is. That color Penny on the eyelid is so beautiful, and the gold in the inner corner as well. This is what both of my eyes look like right here. The olive green on the outer corner looks nice. The waterline color I like. I think this might be my favorite look out of the 5 looks that we created with this palette. And then for the lips, I redid what I did for look number 2, I believe, these 2 right here, because I really like the way that came out, and I really like the way it came out today, of course, as well. So this is the Too Faced Peach Puff lip color in Scary Spice, and then on top of it, I have Charlotte Tilbury JK Magic lipstick. So that is what that looks like. I think this might be a new favorite lip combo because I really like the way it comes out. But yeah, this is look number 5. so I honestly really hope that you guys enjoyed the 5 looks 1 palette with the Natasha Denona palette right there. This is 28 shades, so it was a little tough for me to use them all. I always try to use every single shade that I get. I don't think I use this color or this color, but I think everything else I used. I'm not sure about this one here either. So I mean 25 out of 28 I think is what I probably did. So if that is the case, not too bad. Please don't forget to give the video a thumbs up before you leave, and leave me a comment of which look was your favorite one, 1 through 5. I think my favorite look was this last one, but just let me know in the comment section down below which look was your favorite one. I would love to know. If you're new to my channel, please go ahead and hit that red subscribe button. It really means the world to me when you guys subscribe, and thank you so much to everybody who subscribed recently. I will be doing a 5 looks 1 palette with the So Jaded palette coming soon, so keep an eye out for that. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I hope to see you back in the next one. Bye!